Ms Legalista here, aka Attorney Sheila. We are going to be going back to the Trump indictment. Now, I'm used to hearing people talk about plucking feathers off of chicken, cleaning chicken, or plucking eyebrows, tweezing them, that sort of thing. I'm not used to hearing someone using the plucking term when they're talking about an attorney.
Yeah.
I want to go to this indictment, paragraph 63, so that you can see what I'm talking about here. This is the section where we're talking about the false certification. And let me go back so that you can see the indictment here. And that was on page 24. So here we are, U.S. District Court, Southern District of Florida, United States of America versus Donald J. Trump and Waltine Nauta. That was his assistant slash body man slash person who is now a co-defendant with him. I did a whole another video that was over an hour long, I think, reading this whole section here. So you can go back and take a look at all of that. There's a lot to that, but we're going to skip that in this video. And we're going to go to this section where the attorney is talking about something that he thinks Donald Trump was trying to tell him to do. So let me get back to this paragraph. And this is under the section titled, false certification to the FBI and the grand jury. So let me start here because this is the part that is about plucking, if you can actually believe that that came up here. Okay, paragraph 63 out of this 49 pages. On the afternoon of June 2nd, 2022, as Trump had been informed, Trump Attorney 1 arrived at the Mar-a-Lago club to review Trump's boxes to look for documents with classified markings in response to the May 11th subpoena. Trump met with Trump Attorney 1 before Trump Attorney 1 conducted the review. Nauta escorted Trump Attorney 1 to the storage room. Between 3:53 p.m. and 6:23 p.m., Trump Attorney 1 reviewed the contents of Trump's boxes in storage room. Trump Attorney 1 located 38 documents with classification markings inside the boxes, which Trump Attorney 1 removed and placed in a red-weld folder. And I'm going to show you guys what that is in just a second. You've seen them before. Trump Attorney 1 contacted Nauta and asked him to bring clear duct tape to the storage room, which Nauta did. Trump Attorney 1 used the clear duct tape to seal the red-weld folder with the documents with classification markings inside. All right, now here's where it starts to get interesting. After Trump Attorney 1 finished sealing the red-weld folder containing the documents with classification markings that he found inside Trump's boxes, Nauta took Trump Attorney 1 to a dining room in the Mar-a-Lago club to meet with Trump. After Trump Attorney 1 confirmed that he was finished with his search of the storage room, Trump asked, "Did you find anything? Is it bad? Good." Now let me stop here because at this point, they've already removed a lot of boxes from the room. There's a whole lot that's already taken place because he knew that the Attorney 1, was coming at this particular day. It goes on. Trump and Trump Attorney 1 then discussed what to do with the red-weld folder containing documents with classification markings and whether Trump Attorney 1 should bring them to his hotel room and put them in a safe there. During that conversation, Trump made a plucking motion as memorialized by Trump Attorney 1. He made a funny motion as though, well, okay, why don't you take them with you to your hotel room? And if there's anything really bad in there, like, pluck it out. And that was the motion he made. He didn't say that. So the attorney is alleging that there was some sort of nonverbal communication that Trump gave him that was supposed to signal to him that he wanted the attorney to conceal, hide, remove, just make it go away, make it disappear. It almost reminds me of the find those votes kind of thing. It's just the opposite this time. Instead of finding something, he wants to make it go away. The attorney is alleging this. I don't know that there's any sort of recording or anything like that. That's not in here. But what it does say is what he sort of said, and I guess his hand motions, like, pluck it out. And that was the motion that he made. He didn't say that. He goes on to say that evening, Trump Attorney 1 contacted the Department of Justice and requested that an FBI agent meet him at the Mar-a-Lago club the next day, which was June 3rd, so that he could turn over the documents responsive to the May 11th subpoena. They were supposed to be turning over any classified documents, according to the subpoena. It says that evening, Trump Attorney 1 contacted another Trump Attorney 3, and asked her if she would come to the Mar-a-Lago club the next morning to act as custodian of records and sign a certification regarding the search for documents with classification markings in response to the May 11th subpoena. Trump Attorney 3, who had no role in the review of the boxes, agreed. So that's sort of where we are with this. So this attorney is sort of saying that he made, I guess, some sort of gesture. It says here the motion, that was the motion that he made, was like to pluck it out. I'm not sure how he decided that that was the word. He didn't say remove it. He said pluck it out. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing I have ever heard. But the fact that he is alleging that Trump told him to remove those documents is a whole nother problem. This is why this is in here, because it wasn't just that he was sort of having these documents in spaces where he shouldn't have had them, but he's got other people in on it, helping him out, or at least trying to help him out. Helping him out because you have the co-defendant. Trying to help him out, I don't know. Attorney 1 didn't seem to want to have a part of it. And then he pulls in a whole nother attorney who wasn't even there to say, hey, can you sign the certification? Who would do that? Why would you sign a certification certifying something that you really don't have any knowledge about? I'm going to talk about that in another video because that's very problematic. But this whole plucking thing, I don't know, because it leads you to believe, of course, that he already knew that something was going on and that there were documents in there. So this is another thing that they're going to probably be holding over him if, at some point in time they don't come to some sort of agreement and he pleads guilty to something. But if they go forward, this is probably just one of those things that is not going to be helpful to his case. This is definitely going to hurt him if this person testifies. And I don't know how that's going to work because there's supposed to be attorney-client privilege, but in this case, this is all gone because you have brought in your attorney to now maybe help you commit a crime. So it's very unclear. It's very complicated, and they're going to be walking a few fine lines trying to figure out how they're going to move forward with this. But that should bring you up to speed with this whole plucking thing of trying to remove documents that this attorney found. But let me show you also the folder that they're talking about. Like I said, you guys have probably seen this before, and I was going to go to their website here so that you can see. This is the company here, and this is likely what they're talking about. It may not be one of these. It may be another kind that's sort of open at the top. It's not really clear exactly what kind of folder it was, but let's see here, since I didn't have it open. All right, let's scroll through these. Okay, so it could have been one of these, and he's trying to get some duct tape to seal up the top here. That's the only thing I can think of. It's one of the kind that's open at the very top, as opposed to one of those where it's closed. See, those have fold over. These fold over. So I'm thinking maybe it's one of these ones that's open. I don't know. Maybe it is one of these ones that's closed, and then he just wants another piece of tape to wrap around it. It's not really clear what kind it is there, but at least now you know exactly what I'm talking about there. So that should bring you up to speed with what was going on with this folder and whether or not this attorney was supposed to be plucking plucking, removing more classified documents out of it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, you guys. Let me know. Let me know. I hope this brings you up to speed. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you're a little bit more informed now. And don't forget to subscribe.